Here, I wanna watch this video. M-rated games are for the goyim. Came out 7 days ago. And I think M-rated games are very far and few between. Like actual mature games. A lot of games get the M rating. And they are the most soft, lukewarm stuff imaginable. I would say out of all the games I've played in the recent time, this is the only one that is actually like an M-rated game. Like this one has it all. It is violent, it is disturbing, it's fucked up. This is the only one. I can't even remember the last time I was like, holy shit, this is such a fucked up game that deserves an M. They're all soft and mild. Let's see. It seems like I'm not the only one who thinks that way.
What, you ran out of donuts? Yeah, well done. I bet you real happy.
Blockbuster video, man.
Dad, can I get this one?
Oh, Call of Duty!
Really cool. I don't know, son. This one's made for adults. Rated M for mature. Maybe when you're a little older, see? Maybe when you're a little older.
Playtime is over when Nikki drops in.
And then use push.
Buzz off.
Oh my god, we played this game. It's so fucking... No shot. Is that an M-rated game? No way. Here, I got it on my fucking Steam. We played it for like almost 9 hours. Can I see a rating here? No, Steam doesn't have ratings. Because nobody gives a fuck anymore. Let's see. Wait. Dustborn rating. Age rating. God damn it, man. Age rating. It got... And... It actually got an M. In Germany, it got a 12. That would be... What is that? Yeah, in Germany... Yeah, it's got a 16 and older. In Europe, it got a 12 and older.
Rated M for mean words.
Oh, that makes sense. Also, Willow, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, the mean words, dude. Even the mean words weren't that mean. I think Ole and I said way worse things during that entire stream. Yeah, it actually got, in North America, they get an M for mature. 17 and older. That's crazy. Buzz off!
I thought that was one of you guys. I swear to God. I thought it was like Chris or somebody saying that.
The combat in this game is so dog shit. Holy shit!
A game with a big, fat M rating is too afraid to actually say anything mature. To handle heavy stories, it'd even let you say,
You stupid n***.
No, we do not say that, guys.
He must be dead by now.
remember when a game with an M rating actually meant it was for mature audiences? It's
Yeah, that's
honestly
over.
pathetic, but
It's for
why
man
is
children
that?
now.
It feels like gaming in the wider audience of movies and media itself.
Dude, this so much. I would love to play a Call of Duty game again, you know that, right? I would love to play something along the lines of Modern Warfare. Even that, yeah, like all the way back, like Second World War something. Is this the second? I don't know, man, I don't know. But yeah, like a Modern Warfare, or like this, and have it like grounded and serious. This is total dog shit.
And media itself is regressing into a sort of childlike immaturity, where anything actually interesting has to be acceptable by
Sphere,
the
right?
audience because we can't hurt fifis, bro. We can't hurt anybody's fifis. Nobody can feel anything anymore except being molested by a corporate hand every time you turn on a video game.
Now, where exactly did the angel touch you?
Here?
Oh, is that the Sony thing? Physical disc production ending in January 2028 for a new game releasing on PlayStation consoles. Oh, unlucky. That's what I don't know. I feel like physical games are still popular, right? I mean, I like to go on like flea markets and buy some old games.
Oh, come on. Who are you gonna believe? I got a freaking halo.
No,
Nothing
shut
is
up.
actually mature or dark, especially narratively.
No.
Leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said.
The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way.
Damn.
I wanted my life back.
Oh.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Stop with the boring photos already.
No sexy stuff, no followers.
That's not real, right? That's gotta be that's not a. Is that a real game? Is this like some self-insert therapy game for like some failed e-girl who's now trying to make it as a game developer? That's so sad.
Sexy stuff, no followers.
Something that can always be depicted in any of these mature mediums is violence. Blow dude's head off, thumbs up. Have a
Yep.
highly detailed internals of a body and see it explode, rib cages exposed and leaking
Good.
blood. Bingo.
That's the only thing I like about like The Last of Us 2. I think the depiction of violence is really good. Not the stabby stab. But look at that. I think that's pretty nice. I'm also a little bit fucked up. But yeah. The story was ass.
Bingo. Put it out there. Hey, let's make that a Sony.
But I would say, yeah, Last of Us 2 is definitely a mature game. That earned the M rating.
exclusive.
Spec Ops
Don't
Villa,
you
yeah.
dare say a naughty word.
Nick.
Don't you dare show an arousing image of a woman. Not cool, buddy.
That's not a woman,
cool.
that's a fox. Oh my god, dude, I played Apex a couple last days. Dude, this skin is just the fucking meme. It's like, it's ma'am. These skins look so shit. Just gönnt myself Erdbeer Spaghetti Eis Kuchen. Sheesh. What's up, fool?
What in the goddamn?
We wouldn't want the trainees in
Oh,
the
that's
office to
Rage.
feel like
I
they're
really like the
offended by
first
a
Rage game.
woman's bo-
I gotta say, man, they actually make these women ugly. They do. Look at that. Dude, look at that. She becomes like Chin Crimson. I think this is an edited picture, but even in the real game, she looks kind of shit in the second one. They just make them look ugly. I think it's pretty disrespectful to the actors. If you already motion capture, why do you make it worse? Why don't you just use the motion capture? How you captured it? What are you doing it for?
Body. Damn, I'm genetically.
And the best example, the men look pretty much exactly the same. Look at Keanu Reeves, bam. Idris Elba, bam. You got Sean, whatever the fuck, bam. They look the same. So they have the technology. This is intentional. And I think this is just because the Mass Effect team is so shit and BioWare is so dead. I think they did their best on this one. You know what? I would not blame them. I think BioWare did their best. Because after that, what did they do? Avowed? Yeah, they did their best.
Male. I really don't look like a woman, so now I have to modify the idea of what a woman is.
Ooh. Which way, Western man? Cute Asian characters? Or foids? I hate her. Maybe she's a nice person, but every time I see her bald head in a movie or in a game, I don't want to look at it anymore.
So that I can be accepted. That's a video for a different day. Still valid, sister. Still valid.
Oh
We can't
boy.
talk about sexual
Femboys.
violence. That's a big no-no. Somebody might have a panic attack if the one time in passing the ugly guy smiled at them. This is trauma. Sorry, can't have a black guy stealing something. That would be unrealistic and stereotyping. Regardless, it feels as if no game is able to handle any sort of distressing or realistic issues that only have gotten worse in day-to-day life, or even handle a joke for that matter.
About offense, isn't it? When people say
Overview.
it's that just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. You know, it's
No. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Don't speak the truth. It might make them mad.
offense is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so...
You're a dragon?
You got a problem with that pussy?
Now me personally...
Man, I did... Spyro is based?
I like my wholesome Spyro. A totally inoffensive, fun game. And there's no fault in enjoying something like that. And I like more mature games that actually...
This one, we will play this, by the way. I got the game on GOG. This is I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's a really interesting story. I also got the book. It's a short story, and the game is it's like a point and click game. I will have to see if I can get it to run properly on the PC. But this is one I really want to play sometime soon, I would say.
Mature games that actually challenge my mind to think about things. I like this War of Mine, a game that through gameplay, no cutscene, was willing to let you make a moral ground. There's a section in the game that is pretty notoriously talked about because it has such an effect. There's a house on the outskirts of the war zone that you could steal from this poor family to help yourself. And do you get punished for it? Not even a little. You're rewarded for taking advantage of the old couple. It's easy to steal from them. It's insanely lucrative. Do you...
Because let's be honest here, that is simply how it would be in a post-apocalyptic, everything fell apart, no police, no state world. If you are stronger, you can take whatever the fuck you want. And no one's there to stop you, because there's no one stronger. It's messed up, man.
Feel good about it? Not really. Now I know I like my edgy jokes, but I do steer away from that place when I play the game again. It does a wonderful job of not beating the player over the head for what they did, even having very little repercussion for your...
Yeah, because you know what you did. It's that is like respecting the audience. You know, not getting lectured about why it's bad, why it's good to do something. You know, getting confronted with like a situation and a choice, and thinking about that choice by yourself and come to a conclusion. Respecting the audience. Not a lot of developers do that anymore.
Your actions to save
movies.
yourself. A moral choice.
It's always about telling you what is right, telling you what is wrong. So it's always very appreciated when games just let you think about it yourself and come to your own conclusion.
Like good or bad option, because back home you have mouths to feed. That's a mature choice, a mature subject. Self-preservation is interesting.
What is this game called again? What was it? This War of Mine? Do I have it? This War of... I have it! Fuck yeah! Nice, I have the game. I never played it, but I have it. Oh, it got like 1 million DLCs. Fuck. Oh, big ratings. How many DLCs are there? Quite a few. Charity DLC. Cool. But yeah, I will probably check that game out. Let me put the 2 favorites, so don't forget about it. But it sounds interesting. It sounds like a really cool game.
Because we have all these social norms in life, right? But what if those are taken away? What if it's about
what's
you
up?
or them? What kind of decision will you make? Now, did what I say include gore, profanity, racism?
What do you have to say for yourself, monkey?
I wish. And I'm not saying
Dude,
every game...
Frieza is one of the coolest, most memorable, like, anime villains. He's just so evil.
game has to be this way. Sadly, barely any of the supposed big hitters of mature video game stories are something like The Last of Us Part 2. The darkest thing in there is a blatant twisting of what is normal. A father figure humiliated and spat on by a roided out disgusting she-male with a stupid story about the cycle of violence. And a synagogue.
This place is a synagogue. How can you tell? One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so.
Oh, so edgy! Oh my god!
In the basement, then maybe it would be a
dude, guys, religion bad. Ooh, can I get some? Whatever it's called, what they do in college instead of clapping because it's too overstimulating.
Real dark, mature game. Again, it's just gore and shock value.
Oh,
It
that's
is
epic.
just shock
Flicking,
value.
yes.
These people suffer from post-Game of Thrones effect.
Back a hell of a lot worse.
That maturity in their
I didn't know
media is
Trump
dead.
was a Game of Thrones. I didn't watch it, I believe that.
That unceremoniously happen or subverting expectations. A
Oh,
real
Diablo 2
mature
music.
piece of
Holy
media
shit.
to me is this. Real maturity in storytelling, whether in a video game, book, film, or any narrative, is something deeper than what you get with Spyro. Stories that respect their audience as thinking, feeling adults and invite them to engage with life's complexities on an emotional, psychological, or philosophical level. It's the kind of narrative that doesn't hand you the easy answers or just hand wave out an idea, cartoonishly good versus cartoonishly evil. It is to trust you to sit with the ambiguity, with moral gray areas, consequences, and choices. And sadly, a lot of media that tries to portray this kind of maturity, it is often depicted through a female lens.
Now, Squidward, you wouldn't want to have to talk to human resources.
Oh, shit!
So, what's our motto again?
I think God of War fell from grace the hardest out of every other video game franchise. With Dragon Age, I would say. Dragon Age used to be badass, and now it's not badass anymore. It's kind of cringe now. With Taj. Dude, I would have never believed to play. I didn't play it. I didn't want to give money to them, but I watched it. Like a character in a roleplay game, sit down and be like, so I'm non-binary. In a medieval fantasy setting. Man, that was shit. And God of War is even worse. If I have to hear Kratos say we have to be better one more time, I'm gonna fucking throw up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want him to be better. There's no... I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to play the villain from time to time. Being Kratos, being this fucking monster. This unstoppable force just annihilating everything in its path. And I think that's fun. And I don't need to be subverted in every single fucking show, movie, game to think that, you know, there's something profoundly more intellectual underneath the surface. Shut the fuck up. Let me cut open some Minotaurs, please. My friend waited for a new Dragon Age for ages and then just dropped. Yeah, dude, Veilguard, it's ass. They should kept God of War simple and just have Norse gods be like, hey man, I murdered your new wife cause it's what we do sometimes, and Kratos should have been, and killed them all. Here's my idea, how I would handle God of War Norse Saga. First of all, I would not use Kratos. That might be a very controversial take, but I would have kept God of War 3, or like the ending of the Greek saga, to Kratos, a Greek man, a Spartan. He belonged in that pantheon. I would take a Norseman, maybe a Viking, who like did the fighting for Odin to get to Valhalla, to you know, be for the gods he in his pantheon, and when he gets fucked over for whatever reason, or maybe he let's go with one idea. He is fighting, life devoted to Odin, fighting and dying on the battlefield, and when he gets forsaken, like he's not getting to Valhalla, he's getting sent to, what is it called again? What is the underworld? No idea, I forgot. I didn't pay attention. So he's like, Odin has forsaken me. The gods, my pantheon has forsaken me. I'm gonna claw my way back out of Hela. No, Hela is the goddess in the death realm. Whatever, you know what I mean. Hell, let's just call it hell. He claws his way back out of hell just like Kratos did a million times. And then he's going on a rampage against his pantheon. And then you can do the same with the Egyptian gods. Like, I would keep it personal. Kratos, a Spartan, a Greek man, his pantheon. Norseman against his pantheon. Egyptian getting fucked over by his pantheon. I think that would be much better. And then I would just keep it fun and simple, yeah, with just them slaughtering everything in their way. I guess, dude, honestly, Black Myth Wukong is exactly that, but not as violent. I think Wukong is just like that. It's a Chinese mythological story about all the gods and the different beings they have. And he's fighting through the entire ranks. I wanna play. I need to play Black Myth Wukong. I still haven't done it. Maybe after Stellar Blade. Once Stellar Blade gets cheaper.
Sincere service.
Ew! Dude, I hate that game. I quit when the fucking squirrel showed up. Dude, this is so cringe.
How it felt to take that throne.
Pretty good.
All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war. A god of pain.
I hate this therapy speak.
Of destruction.
The next few months were among my most shameful. That's when I met Holga. She took pity on me.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
Well. Deconstruction of men doesn't stop there. The treatment of our favorite male characters from the original trilogy is also appalling. All of the self-growth and maturity that these characters have learned is destroyed within minutes of having been reintroduced to them. Here's an example. Han is no longer a selfless man, ever protecting of his woman, but instead has gone back to smuggling and abandoned his efforts to...
I never understood that. They just completely fucked over Han Solo and just undid his entire character.
...save his son.
This is a Millennium Falcon. You're Han Solo.
I used to be. In other words, Disney made the most charismatic and alpha male hero of the original trilogy and made him a deadbeat dad that's killed by his own son in the first movie of a trilogy and thought everyone would just get on board with it.
Good job.
I hated it. And I don't like the Disney Star Wars movies. I think they are all ass.
Almost entirely convinced. Not a single woman can rent a man in media correctly.
Man. Uncharted 2 was a really good game, huh?
Or unbiasedly. Most men in media are feeble and castrated by their female counterparts. When we all know in a real life or death situation.
Rogue One was fine. Yeah, I would agree.
The man is going to be bearing the brunt of it and taking up the sword, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't know why they keep shitting on male characters and make them the butt of a joke and make them like these idiots that need to be saved and helped by women. Like, at the same time, the same women who make these stories will screech and scream that men need to be better, we need good men and everything, but then you never give men good role models, because you tear down every single good role model. Like, what do you want? You can't have both. You can't have both. You can't make fun of men all the time and destroy everything they like, and then expect them to be this perfect dude for you. Like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Oh, but there's that one time that pregnant woman lifted a car in an emergency situation.
Oh, that happened recently, right? An incest.
So sterile. Even if a modern game included something like
ew,
this
not that one.
They would immediately punish you
Star
right
Killer.
after and make this very blatant political.
That's in Star Wars Unleashed, right? I don't really remember much from the story. I remember that thing where he pulls down an entire like Star Destroyer, like one of these big ships. He just pulls it down. So fucking badass. That's what I remember.
and social backhand. They would have it be a white guy stealing from a black family. The random events in the game wouldn't be as random as they berate you with a message like, hey, remember being that super evil right-winger that went to that house and stole the food to feed the starving people in your shelter? Well, guess what? They died because of you.
Damn, man. Don't be sneaking up on a brother with your crackhead skin disease test tube baby looking ass. Damn, this shit my pants.
But whatever you decide to do, just remember.
Test tube baby looking ass. It's so fucking stupid. No.
Don't be sneaking up on a brother with your crackhead skin disease test tube baby looking ass. Damn, this shit my pants.
But whatever you decide to do, just remember, the only real question in life is whether the fucking you're getting is worth the fucking you're getting.
Oh my god.
Soon, honey bun.
No, I let
Kill him.
these people like the moral
Oh,
grandstand
dishonest?
and always obsess
Yeah.
about why revenge is bad because of what they're doing. These people don't like revenge because they want to get away with what they're doing to you. That's a side note for another day, but don't forget that.
Know what to do. Corvo.
The guy teleported in. Somehow, you're supposed to see this happen and have all this happen to you, and you're supposed to say, you know what? I forgive him. I wouldn't dare kill the people who did this. I hate that.
I don't like what you've become. No better than these traitors.
Shoot him.
That's why I'm gonna tell them you're coming.
So, and if this would actually be a good game, I would now get the option to shoot him in the head before he can tell them.
There's this
He was too slow. He could have done it. Skill issue in that case. That's cool. If you can actually kill that guy for that, that's pretty cool. Revenge is good in games though, cause it's an outlet that hurts no real people. Yes, but that's something a lot of like modern idiots don't understand. In their eyes, everything in the game is real. Your actions in the game reflect on you as a human being. People cannot. So this is the thing. The newer generations, or like also these fucking Western developer, I hate all of them. They don't understand sarcasm. They don't understand jokes. They don't understand hypotheticals, and they cannot make little mind experiments. They think everything you do in a game reflects to you as a human being and how you act outside of it. They do not understand the difference between a video game, fiction, and real life. That ability, gone. You know how all the fucking fat-ass Karens on TV would always be like, but kids, children can't even see the difference between a video game and real life. They couldn't see it. And now you have all these fucking millennial retards doing the same thing, but they are now in control of the games. And they can see the difference. So they cannot let you make bad decisions or evil decisions because they believe that means you are bad and evil. When it's not. Outlets are important. You need to be able to vent. It is normal as a human that you have like this anger sometimes. Sometimes you have a shit day and you get angry and you need to bottle it up because you can't just be unprofessional at your job and burst out because you will lose your job. And then you have like video games that you can call someone a fucking retarded doo-doo head. Or the N-word. Or like Call of Duty. And that anger finds an outlet. That hurts no one except pussies. Or like you play games like GTA, you just fucking drive over everybody. It doesn't matter, it's not real, it is fiction. You do it in the game because you know it's just a game. Otherwise you would do it in real life, but you don't because you're not stupid. Like these people are. Cause child me was also running people over and shooting up hospitals just like in GTA 4. This is why we have those freak out body cam vids, cause they have no... Yes. It's like people who just bottle everything up and when they explode, with like the smallest inconvenience. I feel like I'm a much more relaxed person as well. Because whenever I'm going to the gym, I'm getting angry, like, push! One more, don't be a pussy! It's what I have in my mind. This Canute saying that to me, don't be a pussy, and I just push one more. It's like, yes, man. I funnel that anger into like body activity. It's really cool. It's gotta be a sound routine. I will find that. I will look for like the don't be a pussy. It's so funny. Anyways, moving on.
Let me just get it for you. Games that have a very dark and unfortunate stories. Nice ESL, dumbass. Where characters
Oh yeah, he's reading.
Will get killed off unexpectedly, and there's a tragic ending. This is a dark story to these people. Did I not just describe the exact same thing? I didn't even know I was going to find this article. I really wrote that beforehand. Red Dead Redemption 2. I was never the same. Yes, queen. My hacking woman affirming non-racist moral cowboy with a dark story. Oh, what a dark story indeed. Majora's Mask is darker than that, man. Honestly, Alma's story from Fear is darker. The exploitation of a kid by her own father into a corporate science experiment, where the scientist induced a pregnancy at 15 and 16 to create the Point Man and Paxton. That's pretty dark to me, man. It literally reminds me of that image, you know, the dark humor.
I haven't played Fear.
Dark humor doesn't mean racism, dude. Claims to be bipartisan, almost.
Bro, iDubbbz is such a pussy. Holy shit. What a. I don't know, man. I could say a lot of things. Let's just leave it at that.
Exclusively makes fun of Republicans and Christians. That's not funny, Mr. Guy. We have two issues here. One is that people are babies and can't handle a bit of real darkness to their stories. I mean, who can blame them? Most leftists never went to a black neighborhood, so how could they even know what dark humor looks like?
Okay, that was a good one.
Dark humor be like, Chica, I'm gonna stab you at a track meet for fun.
Fuck off. Shit. Dude, Dead Space is so fucking cool.
Dude, what am I in Detroit? Help!
No, it's London.
I don't have $1. I don't have $1, okay?
This game is so much fun. I think Dead Space has one of the best like third-person shooter horror gameplay, where you can just shoot off the limbs and stuff. It's so satisfying.
I cannot spot you $1 for the.
I think Dead Space is like, I will glaze this game a little bit more. It is like the perfect blend of like cool gameplay and fun gameplay for a horror game, and actual horror. Like the game is terrifying. Like the lighting effects, the shadows, you hear the crawling above you in the vents. It's like, it's fucked up. This game is so good.
Okay, jeez. This also leads into other aspects. Online games
Yo,
have
Caleb.
become the UK of free speech.
Where is it?
UK dark humor be like, Oi, mate, you got a license for that machete wound from Muhammad? Online games have become so policed.
Don't think you have, mate. Man, everyone's catching strays here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the UK is really bad with, like, speech policing. I think Germany is also not much better. We are, like, the two places below that. The UK is the #1 of like online monitoring and speech policing, and then it's like some other country, and then it's already Germany. It's like we have also fucked.
You gotta agree to all these terms of I'm gonna be a.
Oh my god, yes, please. Oh my, I love this video. What a great guy. So Blizzard makes you sign this. Blizzard makes you sign one of these social contracts. You see? we at Blizzard, we care to have an inclusive and peaceful playing together, so we are all happy and have a wonderful time. Meanwhile, it's the company that was investigated by the fucking state of Florida for 2 years because, let's see, people were getting drunk and did cocaine on the fucking toilets to then cubic crawl and harass women at the workplace. Some higher position dude had sex with one of the female workers, took pictures of her, sent it around a Christmas party, everybody saw her nudes, she killed herself. What else do we have? Oh, the Cosby Suite. Where a bunch of fucking freaks had like a Bill Cosby and they would drug people, I guess. What else do we have? Oh yeah, there was a place where, like a room, where mothers could pump breast milk for their babies. Because, you know, babies need milk from their mom. And they had a locked fridge. Guess what happened? One of the workers at Blizzard broke that thing open and stole the breast milk. But you've gotta sign the social contract because, you know, we are all in this together. No, we're not. No, we are not. Me calling someone a fucking retard because he bricked the Mythic Plus key is not the same as your freaky ass, degenerate, bullshit predator company. Fuck you. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate that company so much. I hate these social contracts. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Man, that shit makes me so angry. We're not the freaks. We don't fucking rape women at like fucking every company party. Or like harass them. Ubisoft had that. Riot has that. Funny enough, I think EA doesn't. I think EA has the best working conditions with Steam. But still, fuck all of you. I hate these companies, man. And these fucking hypocrisy. That they want you to be like this quirky little chungus. Meanwhile, they are actually worse than Hitler. Okay, maybe not to that degree. But they are all awful. Awful fucking garbage companies. Man. I'm getting actually mad. I'm getting mad at this. Can handle voice chat in purest form where's the mute. Exactly. If you're a pussy, just mute. Just mute. It's not that deep. Just don't use voice chat. There should be a contract to not be a little bitch. That's the best part. World of Warcraft also took out the /spit emote because of Asmongold, funny enough. So Asmongold's friend McConnell would start like this trend where they even make a weak aura, like an add-on, that would automatically /spit at everyone who has the Burning Crusade premium mount. So all the fucking dick sucker who bought the $80 version of a re-release of Burning Crusade, who got a mount, it would spit on them. And it would always be in the chat, like, dick butt, spit on bitch face or something. That got... Blizzard removed that. When you type /spit now and target someone, it just says, you spit on the ground. Blizzard removed the spit emote to protect the whales, the money pigs. You know what you can still do in World of Warcraft? Type the N-word. Priorities. Priorities, man. And the priority is money, nothing else.
Good boy. One woman must have gotten on a game of COD and thought it was going to be sunshine and rainbows. Turns out it's the boys' playground, okay? It always has been. That's where we
Dude,
go
oh
after
my
a
god,
long
this game
day
is
at
so, like,
work,
Modern Warfare 2.
ball-busting, painful work to make it through paycheck to paycheck. And maybe on our way home, somebody cuts you off, you drop your keys trying to open the door, your food didn't reheat properly. But hey, you finally get to sit down and game for a bit. Trash talk with the boys.
Dude, can you... Dude, just imagine they would actually fix the servers for this game and update it so it runs on modern hardware without dying. Right? And we could just all queue up and we just play some Modern Warfare 2. And talk shit. Man, that would be so much fun. But what do we have now? Modern Warfare 2 Remake. With a Battle Pass, Nicki Minaj, and American Dad. Look at this. This looks so much better.
Man, because the retard at the back of the map is camping, and I said a naughty gamer word. And it's insane that we're being policed.
Oh, Jack. It's Jack free.
These people at Modern Women Daycare. Now, this is from r/marathon.
Modern Women Daycare. I like that.
Marathon, like a post-marathon, the coping of Reddit marathon, and I found.
I don't know if he's reading
this one. I'm gonna be completely honest about the marathon community. I've played a lot of shooters, and as a feminine presenting player, are you not a woman? I don't think you're a woman. To be honest, it's often a struggle. In most games, when I get matched with men, the complaints start almost immediately.
Bro, here's the problem, my friend. Around 80% of actual gamer on console and PC are men. You can look at that one statistic all you want that says it's 50-50, but that's not true. It's only 50-50 if you consider mobile games. You don't play Call of Duty on mobile, do you? If you go on a PC and a console, you will 80% of the time queue into dudes. It's just how it is. Find a different hobby if it bothers you.
I've heard all the get back to the kitchen jokes being told we're lost.
Classic.
Because of me, or being called a bad player because I'm a woman.
Oh no, the audio. Bitch, this chicken is cold. Bitch, this chicken is cold.
Even between men, we give each other a hard time. That's what they don't get. That man, the amount of stuff we say in the Discord to each other, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's the next thing. What women don't understand is you are not singled out. If you catch shit online in a game, you are treated equally. Everybody else gets shit. I get shit. My friends get shit. Everyone gets shit. When I booted up Black Ops 2 on Christmas, a million years ago in a land before our time, the first thing I heard was some dude insulting another dude. With a racist term. It is what it is. You're not special. You're not the victim, you are the victim. But everybody's a victim. We are all victims. You just get the women jokes. You get the kitchen, and that you're shit at the game. I'm German, so I get the Nazi, and I'm bad at the game. Ole is British, so he gets the oi 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 wah, and he's bad at the game. Caleb is from America, he gets the school shooter, and bad at the game. That is just how it is. Everybody, most people just pick the most obvious, quickest to grasp insult they can take. German accent, Nazi. British. Third world country, whatever. France, dude. The French, they are universally fucked. The French have like a million things you can attack. It's amazing. And if you're a woman, the first thing they will go for is women. It's easy. It's nothing personal. It's just effective. It's efficiency. It is trained over a decade how to insult people and make them mad. But it's also, with boys, and that's what women don't understand, it's also like some form of respect. If boys banter and talk shit about each other or to each other, that is some form of trust as well. Like, I don't banter with people I don't trust. But I banter with, like, my friends. Because I trust them. It's more than that. You see, insulting someone and his mom is actually respect. You don't get it. I had a grown man telling me to not be alive when I was a kid on Black Ops 2. We found out I'm white, I get called cracker too. I think that is, out of all the racist terms, I think cracker's the lamest. It just doesn't hold the same weight as like the N-word. if you drop that is a statement. Cracker is like, what? Polly wants a cracker? What is that, man? Nobody cares. It's such a lame word. Such a lame insult. It reminds me about this time someone got police coming for them for killing someone in Ark. Dude, there was actually something like that in Call of Duty, right? Where some dude would be like, I will find you and I will kill you. Like, he actually went to someone and killed him. A slow rating stream? Dude, that would be really funny.
Crazy, but we know it's all in fun jest because, again, real companionship between men, women don't even know what that even looks like.
True.
It is the urge to filter what is and isn't
And another thing that is, I think, important about all these insults online. Why do they matter to you? When someone insults me online, it means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because that's a username insulting my username. We don't know each other. We don't know nothing about each other. It is just a hollow, random insult directed at nothing. Coming from nobody, basically. It means nothing. If you get insulted by a random username online, and it actually hurts you, don't play online. Don't go on social media. You're not cut out for it. I'm sorry. Just play single player games. It is insane to me how anyone can get upset because some random ass dude online said you are a poo-poo head. It doesn't make any sense because it has no weight and no meaning behind it. They take your name in PFP, yes, and it's not real. None of it is real. I don't get it. If like someone who actually knows me, and I've known for years, and that person genuinely insults me, that is something that hurts. But random person online saying random insults means nothing.
That's what the normie is. They aren't people. Just social police told to believe what media tells them to filter into what is socially
That's a really funny looking game.
Not okay. Games have become policed by social jannies, social tranny jannies.
Is that Call of Duty Rust?
You can't make any choices
Whatever it's
in
called?
games that might be a gray area. RPGs are terrible now.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Any of these
Wow, that was so
like
boring.
Outer Worlds, everything is formed into a single funneled response that wouldn't give any impact because the devs are either too lazy or also retarded. You can't hurt my hacking OC. These dev teams, mainly the writing teams, are in a little hug box. No chuddy opinions getting in there. Where's my chud games, huh? You guys have had your leftist.
Here's the thing. You don't want to hear it? But the Chuds are the indigenous people of gaming. The Chuds are the main customer base of video games. So if you go against the Chuds, you will most likely lose money and then most likely get laid off. Just ask Xbox and Epic and every other company by now. But if you, like for example, Lords of the Fallen, they asked the Chuds, guys, what do you want in the game? Here's a poll. Oh, you voted for this? We give you this. Next patch, bam, there it is. So what else do you like? This, and that? Okay, bam, 2.0 update, there it is. You like that? Oh, we sold 2 million more copies. Alright, we make Lords of the Fallen 2 now. What do you want? Hot characters? Badass swords and armors? Alright, got it. Guess what? It will sell millions. The Chuds are the industry. Well, no, the industry is cringe. The Chuds are the customer. We decide we have the power. You just make the game. You just make the entertainment for the shots, and if you hate the shots, you're gonna lose your job. It's that simple.
Games for eternity. Where's some games for me? Leftists, the most kind and moral people who just want everyone to get along, cried out in joy that a moderate was shot and killed for the whole world to see. Now, I don't like Charlie Kirk. He was goy to ensure that the masses didn't get too radical. A safety net for the youth to ensure that nobody drew a bad conclusion.
I never heard that one before,
He did just talk
okay.
to people. That was the thing. He wasn't out there committing violence, antagonizing people. He wouldn't go up to people and harass them. And they celebrated when he died. These are the kind of people in
What does this have to do with games
You
right
saw
now?
it.
But I agree. I also don't really agree with anything Charlie Kirk says, but I liked his his shows, like the discussions and stuff. Again, I don't really disagree with any of. Maybe one or two things where it's like, okay, sure, I can see where he's coming from. But I like from 10 things, 8 things I will disagree with. But the reaction to him getting shot was crazy, man. That shit was insane. How people were dancing on. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, he is just a fucking YouTuber, basically. He's making a podcast. The fuck is wrong with you fucking freaks? Yeah, he just... I thought that was crazy, man. I thought that was insane. I watched that show, like that stream. I watched it. It was like, I saw it live. It was like, oh my god, this is awful.
We're game devs celebrating it. You remember that Bethesda one with the Indiana Jones thing? You cannot have any sort of conversation with them. You can't. It doesn't work. You can't reach these people. Say the line, Bart. What if the shoe was on the other foot? We do this with video games. Since they can't step outside their hug box, their ideology, they are incapable of writing characters that don't all believe the same thing they do. They can't actually visualize anybody who isn't a psychotic leftist. And to write enemies in their stories, they often just make a caricature of the most hated roidoid. Case in point, Homelander. They just make Trump every time.
The problem is, if you do an impression of someone...
Homelander was really cool in the first, like, 3 seasons, and then it just went weird.
And people like...
But also The Boys in the first 3 seasons was mainly about the company. It was about corporate greed and political corruption. And then all of it just shifted to Homelander being like Trump and being bad. Well, he was bad, but what about the worst part about The Boys ending is that Vought just wins. Nothing happens to Vought. That was the main antagonist of all the root of all evil was Vought. The entire first 3 seasons. And it was just ignored afterwards. And that one dude just becomes the CEO again. Corporate greed once again won. Yippee.
Themselves. So you can't play someone and have contempt for them at the same time. You know, it doesn't work as an impression. So
This is all compounding in the slow and painful decline of media, especially mature media. Video
BioShock.
That end rating is almost useless, because all that really means is that they peppered some grape juice all over the screen, strawberry juice all over the screen with some bones mixed in. A lot of kids' media should be labeled M for how subversive and twisted it is for the youth's mind, an endless subversion of family values. It's been painful to be constantly given dumbed-down stories that appeal to as many as possible, where you barely have to think. I mean, the masses don't think at all. I yearn for actual, mature video games, one that make me think. Games that actually give me the freedom and don't scold me for my choices, like Pathologic 2. Games that tell stories for a developed mind, like Silent Hill 2. Games that mean something on a deeper level. At the end of the day, I miss mature video games. Well, hello everybody. I'm sure you're shocked to see this video. I thought his computer was dead. Yeah, it's, I don't know what weird, magical thing that happened where it turned back on again. I did the boomerism. Did you
just the outro? Alright. Deranged Doomer. Sounds really great. Yeah, here's the video. I thought it was interesting. Yeah. I agree with a lot of things in this one. I just don't like how often games are so sanitized, dumbed down. No edges, no friction, and always so afraid to offend you. Yeah, I think that's a good way to summarize it. And that's why you're gonna play Outlast Trials. You got everything, man. You will be gaslit and manipulated and psychologically broken into becoming a fucking terrorist. Let's fucking go, baby. And you will see a bunch of penis on the way. The road to terrorism is covered in penis and blood. But anyways, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.